Now on CoastTV News.
We're looking at the first 70-degree weather of the season today, with more to come the rest of the week. Some rain is in the forecast as well. I'll pinpoint it on FutureCast coming up next.
We were left hanging, and that is why there's so much speculation and at this point so much distrust in our district.
Fear for Milford families. You heard one mother right there. This as more information comes forward on a threatening situation last week at city schools. Heated renewable energy rhetoric has to do with that beach we just showed you. Now supporters and opponents of a wind farm have their say about plans for that land. Home Lift in Lewis, the proposed policy that could change the way buildings are constructed there in the future.
This is CoastTV News Today.
It is Wednesday, March 13th, 2024. Good morning. I'm Matt Pensick, and thank you for being up with us during this 5 o'clock hour. It's just me at the desk today. Paige Marley is off. First Alert meteorologist Bob Trihey is here. And as they say, Bob, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Oh. I think that's meatloaf right there. Yeah, absolutely. And we are looking at spring really kicking in this afternoon for Delmarva, Matt. But we're looking at a chilly start. We have wide-ranging temperatures where the winds are up. It's a little milder, 53 Indian River Inlet, 53 Bethany Beach. But inland where the winds are lighter, 41 in Salisbury right now, 43 in Delmar, Georgetown 46, Millsboro right now at 47. Winds are calm, but the flow is out of the west, and it will be west-southwest throughout the day, and that will start to warm us up big time. We're looking at mild conditions now, or at least cool conditions, I should say, with partly cloudy skies. High pressure moving in. We also have some mid to high level clouds. Those will be moving in throughout the day as well. So here's FutureCast this morning at 6. We're looking at mid to upper 40s. We'll see some of the filter clouds as we go through the afternoon. And by 9, we're looking at 50 degrees in Millsboro, 50 in Delmar. By noon, look at this, mid 60s from Georgetown to Selbyville. Delmar 65, and then we really start to warm things up as we go into the afternoon. Around 70 most inland areas, and a little cooler at the beaches with 50s and 60s with filtered sunshine. So a beautiful afternoon, maybe for some spring cleaning and some other outdoor activities. We've got more warm weather to come the rest of the week, and some rain chances end of the week into the weekend and St. Patty's Day. I'll talk about that coming up in just a little bit.
Bob, strong opinions on a proposed wind farm off of our coast and the use of land at the Delaware Seashore State Park for transmission lines that would connect the wind energy to the power grid. That is what we saw last night at a public workshop at Bethany Beach Town Hall. The meeting focused mostly around the power lines that U.S. Wind is proposing to bring on to 3 R's Beach. But interestingly, DENREC's website says it would not cover or take comments about the wind turbines themselves, since there's been opportunities to talk about them in the past and will be more chances for feedback in the future. People at the workshop were not shy to share their opinions on the potential project.
This is being pushed through so fast, and I fear for our sea, I fear for our animals, I fear for my grandchildren I don't have yet, and I fear for everybody who lives around here.
I have a 2-year-old daughter getting ready to turn 3. You know, my job is to protect her, to keep her safe, and part of that means making sure she has a planet that is habitable and can afford to her what it's afforded to me.
And the state permitting process for the U.S. Wind project has not yet begun. According to Delaware Governor John Carney's office, DENREC has been in negotiations with the U.S. Wind for 2 offshore wind projects since December. These discussions are dealing with a state land lease, claims that this will lower electricity costs, and investments in workforce and environmental programs. Challenge for these projects is finding suitable locations for the undersea cables. Before the lease is finalized, public information sessions like last night's are being scheduled. This morning, police in Milford continue to search for Thomas Caffrey, the 59-year-old Lincoln man who caused a lockdown at Milford School District schools last Thursday when he delivered a note to the school district administrative offices. This is the envelope that was dropped off. It reads, "This is out of control. School district is dangerous. No student discipline. None. I will go to the news media outlets to report this." Inside, there was a note that said, "She is done. If my husband gets upset, there are not enough police or National Guard to stop him. You have been warned." The note was accompanied by a building key and a district access key card. Police confirmed Caffrey used to work for the school district. In the aftermath of the school lockdown, many parents took to social media saying they are even more confused now than before. Police revealed that someone else, not Caffery, was banging on the doors at the school during the lockdown, and now parents are deciding whether or not to have their kids go back. Kim Britt is a mother of 3 boys that go to Milford Central Academy, and she tells Coast TV her sons will do schoolwork online this week as a precaution.
I truly feel that there are so many parents at this point, they're so uneasy with everything going on. If they would just offer a virtual aspect to learning right now, they would have more parents on board with what's going on. We were left hanging, and that is why there's so much speculation and at this point, so much distrust in our district.
And police have not said if they're searching for any other suspects in this case or if that person banging on the door during the school lockdown has anything to do with it. As we continue to walk you through this situation after Thursday's lockdown, the Milford School District closed school on Friday and then reopened Monday. The district has encouraged parents to allow students to come back while the investigation continues.
We'd just like to remind everyone that the safety and well-being of our students, our staff, and our community members remain a top priority. Every threat that we are receiving is treated with the utmost seriousness, and we're dedicated to upholding a secure learning environment for all.
The district says it's upped its police presence at schools and had extra counselors on site this week to help students. So what's next? Caffery is facing 4 counts of harassment. Police believe he is driving a gray 2012 Nissan pickup truck with Delaware plates or a vanity tag with the number VF6493. Anyone who knows of Caffery's location is asked to contact authorities. Have developing news out of Lewis, where 2 new ordinances are being considered by Lewis Mayor Andrew Williams and the City Council. And according to the city, the first changes how high a building must be off the ground or above flood level. This would apply to new buildings and buildings that are being repaired or have been heavily damaged. The second ordinance reduces maximum lot coverage by 5%. In a nutshell, that means lot coverage is how much of the property is covered by buildings. Public hearing is scheduled for 5:30 p.m. on April 1st. Moving on marijuana in Dewey Beach later this week, the town council there are preparing to tackle that topic. The town is looking into a proposed change to marijuana laws. It would set fines for possession of small amounts of marijuana for $200, and town officials say that matches Delaware's state regulations. This will be reviewed at the council meeting Friday at 3 p.m. We are in a public comment period for wetlands and waterway permits in Sussex County. DENREC is considering the following applications. One is to modify an existing dock at South Bayshore Drive in Milton. Also, there is the request to build a dock at the Little Assawoman Bay at Fenwick Island. Ocean View Land Development asking DENREC to dredge a lagoon at Sandy Cove Marina and Town Homes. And Rehoboth Beach wants to install a living shoreline at Silver Lake. All public comments for these applications are due by March 19th. A new bill in the Delaware General Assembly would create a watchdog to keep the state government honest. That's what they say. Senate Bill 21 aims to create an office of the Inspector General, and supporters say the nonpartisan agency will be responsible for investigating, issuing public opinions, and initiating civil proceedings against state officials accused of violating the public's trust. If the bill passes, the office would be in effect by early 2025. A lawsuit against Delaware's ban on rifles like AK-47s and AR-15s is moving forward. This was in the U.S. Third Circuit Court of Appeals in Philadelphia, filed by the Delaware State Sportsman Association. It deals with a past bill that makes it illegal to own, buy, make, or sell these types of weapons. The lawsuit is in the oral arguments phase. A decision is not expected for several months. We now are taking a live look at Washington, D.C. It was in that building on your screen on Tuesday. A tense hearing took place over classified documents President Biden kept during his time as a senator and vice president. Former special counsel Robert Hur was on the hot seat answering questions about his investigation into Biden's handling of the documents, and NBC's Bree Jackson shows us how it is just the latest chapter in the upcoming presidential election.
Special counsel Robert Hur under fire for his report regarding President Biden's handling of classified documents that included accusations about the president's mental fitness.
Mr. Hur, you cannot tell me you're so naive as to think your words would not have created a political firestorm.
Hur defended his assessment.
I could not make that determination without assessing the president's state of mind. For that reason, I had to consider the president's memory and overall mental state.
Republicans raised concerns of their own.
So Joe Biden knew the rules, you know he knew the rules, and Joe Biden told us he knew the rules. So Mr. Hur, why did he break them?
Congressman, the conclusion as to exactly why the president did what he did is not one that we explicitly address in the report.
Hur disputed claims that his report was a complete exoneration, even though he did not pursue charges. The White House maintains President Biden is innocent.
The conclusion was simple, that there is no case here. The case is closed. It's time to move on.
The focus is on the 2024 election. Both President Biden and former President Trump secured enough delegates Tuesday to clinch their party's nomination. The president saying voters have to make a choice about the future of America. Trump taking to social media.
So we're not going to take time to celebrate. We'll celebrate in 8 months when the election is over. November 5th.
Trump is expected to attend a hearing in his own classified documents case in Florida Thursday. In Washington, Bree Jackson, NBC News.
White House doubling down on its pledge to form a task force to ensure classified information is handled properly moving forward. We're just getting started this morning on Coast TV News Today. Coming up, flooding frustration. We'll tell you some of the possible solutions to deal with an ongoing issue. Also, debate over sales tax decrease. That's happening right now in Maryland as the potential decrease is discussed. And road repaving in Ocean City. We have how it could impact your daily commute near the Maryland coast. All that and more as Coast TV News Today continues.
Hey moms, you know those unforgettable face palms? Those moments that leave us both laughing and sighing. They're not just mishaps, there are shared stories. Share your unique mom moments with us. Go to coastlife.com/mom.
When shopping for a used car, you're certainly researching the car, but are you researching your dealership? Most just do the work a vehicle needs to pass the inspection and only include a short 90-day or 6-month warranty. This can lead to costly repairs on top of your car payment. At Buchanan Subaru, we ensure certain safety measures exceed even Maryland State Inspection's higher standards. Plus, we include an unheard of 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty on most of our used cars.
For more information from the experts at Buchanan Subaru, go to delmarvaexperts.com.
The most incredible shopping on the beach, Blooming Boutique. Fashion, jewelry, and accessories as cool as an ocean breeze. You'll love this place. We put a smile on your face. You'll love this place. It's Blooming Boutique. Fashion.
Visit Blooming Boutique's 4 convenient locations, downtown Milford, Long Neck, and 2 in downtown Lewis. We carry resort wear all year long.
Exterior home remodeling can be a stressful and time-consuming process, but it doesn't have to be.
With Advance, all it takes is one call to take care of it all.
Whether it's building your outdoor dream deck or updating your home's windows or siding, we provide quality craftsmanship for all of your home remodeling needs. Our experienced consultants will ease you through the process from the initial phone call to installation, so you can find a look you'll love for years to come.
Don't chance it, dance it.
On the Jennifer Hudson Show, Bachelor host Jesse Palmer.
I have to break the cocktail party out with a glass of champagne. I tink it. That's it.
Plus 90-Day Fiancés Sean Robinson.
Wednesday at 2 on Coast TV.
Just about 5:14 on this, well, somewhat cool Tuesday morning. Wednesday morning, I should say. Bay Health Cam in Dover. Look at you, 55 degrees. So pretty mild there, and temperatures do vary across the area. If your winds are light, well, you're a little colder. 41 in Salisbury, 47 in Millsboro. And then we're looking at lower 50s along the coast right now. So temperatures do vary depending on if the winds are calm or if they're blowing a little bit. We are seeing partly cloudy skies, and that will be the case for today as we have high pressure pretty much over the top of us. You can see the clouds back to the west, and we will start to see that warm up as we go into the afternoon as the winds turn more southwest. Bus stop forecast off to school for the kids. Need that jacket, 43. It will be chilly, but heading home, you can carry that jacket. Mild and partly cloudy skies and 68 degrees.
Work scheduled to resume on resurfacing Baltimore Avenue between North Division Street and 15th Street in Ocean City. We have video from our Coast Copter of Baltimore Avenue. You can see crews are already there for the project, and they will work Mondays through Thursday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Fridays from 7 to noon. There will be lane closures until May. This weekend, the Sussex County Health and Wellness Fair happening from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. This will be at the Georgetown Cheer Center. And here are some things you can expect. There will be free information and screenings available on top of services such as oral exams, Meals on Wheels, and Narcan training, just to name a few. Costco tapping into precious metals for investors and collectors. The retailer recently started selling a 25-count tube of Canada Maple Leaf silver coins online for $675. In September, Costco started selling gold bars online for $2,000. And Costco is leaning into this new trend as precious metals become more valuable. Prominent safety group tested advanced driver assistance systems such as a Tesla autopilot and is not impressed. The Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, which rates cars and SUVs for safety, tested 14 systems. It gave 11 of them a poor rating, and it says none of them did a good job monitoring driver attention. Still ahead, debate over sales tax decrease. We'll tell you about the possible change coming in Maryland.
And a chilly and dry start in Salisbury this morning. Spicer Brothers Camp, good visibility out there. And we're looking at the first 70s of the season starting today and lasting the rest of the week. There are some rain chances on the way. I'll pinpoint it in 2 minutes on Futurecast. Stay tuned.
Elevate your business and engage more customers with Draper Media. Our diverse network of media properties such as WBOC, CoastTV, 93.5 The Beach, and 102.5 WBOC reaches over 500,000 Delmarva residents across various channels like television, radio, social media, and digital platforms. Enhance your brand's visibility across the Delmarva region with Draper Media. Our passionate team of media specialists and content creators are dedicated to showcasing your brand through engaging commercials, dynamic drone footage, eye-catching graphic and web design, and social media branding. Share your brand story on our popular programs, capturing the attention of your target audience. Trust your brand with Draper Media, a family-oriented company serving the Delmarva community. Contact Frank Hamilton today at fhamilton@wboc.com to get started.
On Wednesday, May 15th, vote for your favorite chef at the 10th anniversary celebration Top Chef of the Culinary Coast event to benefit Meals on Wheels Lewis Rehoboth. The fun begins at 6 p.m. at Ivy and Dewey Beach, when you'll enjoy live music and feast on the area's best culinary creations and local spirits. Get your tickets online at mealsonwheelslr.org or call Meals on Wheels at 302-645-7449.
Are you struggling to lose weight? Do you want to live a healthier and more empowered life? Whether it's been a lifelong struggle or you're new to weight loss, we can help you get the results you're looking for. At Tidal Health, we offer a comprehensive and customized approach to weight loss that includes surgical and medical options. Our team of dedicated professionals is committed to making sure you have the knowledge and support to reach your goals and get on the path to wellness. To learn how you can reach your goal weight, visit tidalhealth.org/loseweight today.
Download the free CoastTV First Alert weather app today.
5:18 on this Wednesday morning, and we are giving you a live look at Dover. Another day where, I'm saying it, Bob, you can open up your windows this afternoon.
Absolutely, Matt. You know, we could do that yesterday as temperatures overachieved. We saw upper 60s yesterday, and I think we're looking at 70s beginning today and continuing for a few days. Make sure you scan the QR code right there. You could have the forecast at your fingertips with the Coast TV weather app, and look at these temperatures. Spring fever gripping Delmarva. Average high 54. We are going to blow that out of the water with a high of 70 today. 73 Thursday. I'm thinking 75 Friday. Cold front front coming through on Friday with rain, so could be a close call with that number. And then cooler into the weekend, maybe some showers on Sunday, which is St. Patrick's Day. Temperatures out the door do vary. If your winds are up a little bit, it's a little milder. Now we're looking at lower 50s along the coast, but 41 in Salisbury, probably calm winds there. Del Mar 42, Georgetown 46, Milford 49. At least we're not scraping frost this morning as we're seeing the light winds coming out of the west now, and they'll take on more of a southwesterly component as we go through the day, really warming us up. So here's Futurecast quickly warming through the 50s and 60s into the mid-60s by noon. We've got some mid to high-level clouds, but already mid-60s from Salisbury to Millsboro, but cooler along the coast, 49 in Dewey Beach. I don't know about that, but we'll see some cooler 50s and 60s along the coast, and then pretty much everybody in the lower 70s inland areas as we go into this afternoon. And along the coast, 50s and mainly low 60s. And we're continuing the high clouds this evening and overnight, not as chilly. In fact, by tomorrow morning, we're looking at mid to upper 40s and another warm day on Thursday. Noon, upper 60s and lower 70s. Cooler at the shore. And by the afternoon, 73 in Salisbury, Millsboro and Selbyville around 74 degrees. Unbelievable. But once again, the Atlantic Ocean is still chilly, so cooler along the coast. And then Thursday night, we'll see more in the way of clouds. Another mild day on Friday, but a cold front moves in, and we're looking at, well, milder conditions in the morning. What time does the cold front come through? If it comes through earlier, it will be cooler, but right now I'm saying mid-70s. Then the showers move in into the afternoon and evening through the overnight. Saturday is a cooler day, but a drier day, but that's short-lived because by Sunday, the flow turns to the south again, and we're looking at showers developing. Could be kind of a showery, cloudy St. Patrick's Day with this system moving through. So I guess the green on the map is fitting for that day. Here's your Paul Davis 7-day forecast. Enjoy these mild temperatures. 70 today, 73 Thursday. Friday, those late day showers with the cold front, 75. Overnight lows well above freezing, so leave the plants outside. Saturday, cooler, 61. St. Patrick's Day, 64 with showers, and then sharply colder into early next week. Don't plant the garden just yet, looking at frosty conditions. Our umbrella winner is Jim Walsh from Seaford. Congratulations, Jim, on your brand new umbrella from Paul Davis and Coast TV.
A reminder that Coast TV has a brand new Facebook page for the latest news, exclusive content, and interactive discussions. Make sure to visit and follow our new page. Just head over to facebook.com/CoastTVNBC or just scan that QR code there on your screen. That way you can stay connected with us. A proposed bill could lower the sales tax in Maryland. Some are opposed to this. They worry it could make people pay more in the long run. If it is passed, people living in Maryland would see a 1% drop of sales tax in the state. That would bring it from 6% to 5%. But Amy Thompson with the Ocean City Chamber of Commerce explains what she thinks could be taxed that currently isn't.
Until this point, services haven't been taxed, and now every time if you're a small business owner, every time you deal with your accountant, all these other things that support your business, people are going to be taxed on.
But according to the delegates who support the bill, this would bring in more money to Maryland overall for state projects, and the lower tax could encourage more sales. Lawmakers are still in the process on whether or not to move this bill forward. Up next on Coast TV News Today, flooding frustration. We'll tell you about the possible relief coming to Fenwick Island after a meeting addressed some concerns. Don't go anywhere.
Wow! It looks great in here! Hey, Mark! I'm here to help, buddy! Sounds good! We're a little short-staffed. No problem! I brought my crew! Well, why not? Let's get started! Everybody needs a hot tub. Yeah! Who doesn't need a pool toy? Hey, put it back! So what you got here? It's a Finley O sauna for all your aches and pains. Yeah! So come see us at our new showroom, Pools and Spas Unlimited of Milford. Why not?
Car Store Certified Advantage, 12-month, 12,000-mile powertrain warranty, windshield protection, paintless dent repair, and roadside assistance. Just one more reason why we are Delmarva's premier pre-owned outlet. TheCarStoreOnline.com.
Look who's cooking for Sussex County Habitat for Humanity. Volunteer chefs from local realtors compete for the best appetizers, entrees, and desserts, and you can try them all. It's an evening of tasty treats, raffles, and door prizes at the St. Jude Parish Center on March 21st at 6 p.m. in Lewis. For more information about the event and to get your tickets, go to SussexCountyHabitat.org. We'll see you, Delmarva, at the Look Who's Cooking Challenge, March 21st in Lewis.
Helping people is why I became an attorney. I'm Kelly Geloff of the Law Offices of Tunnel and Razor, and I handle personal injury cases. When I meet with clients, they're usually in pain due to their injuries and overwhelmed by their situation. They come to me because they need someone to help. As your attorney, I will strive to have you feel less stressed and be the voice you need to get you the compensation you deserve. And you'll have me and my entire staff to help you through the legal process. Trust us to be your voice.
Stay ahead of our ever-changing coastal climate with the CoastTV First Alert Weather Team. Our team is always at work to deliver the accurate forecasts you need. With us, the weather is more than a forecast. It's a part of life. Download the DSN app today, driven by Preston Automotive Group.
The great thing about trucks is their versatility. The great thing about the truck store is we've got the trucks you're looking for. From the work site to the clubhouse, heavy cargo to precious cargo. Find your next truck at the truck store. MyTruckStoreOnline.com.
People in living Fenwick Island are well aware about the issue of flooding. The town's infrastructure committee met to discuss ways to help prevent some of these rising waters. Much of the meeting focused on one particular flood-prone area on the bay side of Fenwick Island, near the intersection of North Schultz Road and Dagsboro Street. It's where the town is looking into future improvements.
We're getting fairly deep water over this road, and we are about to actually do some paving work there and thinking about maybe raising the road a little bit to help ease egress and access to that area.
Fenwick Island recently applied for assistance from FEMA to help deal with these flooding issues, but it won't know if it's approved until the fall. First Alert meteorologist Bob Trihey joins us again. And Bob, as we move along in this week, each day seems like it's a little better than the last for taking that walk or run on our beaches.
Absolutely. I have the feeling a lot of folks will be out and about just enjoying the mild weather the next few days. Now, we're looking at 70s inland areas, but it will be cooler along the beaches. Fenwick Island, Ocean City, chilly start for you, near 50 early on, but then quickly rising through the 60s. I think you're in the low to mid 60s this afternoon with some of those mid to high level clouds, so not as warm as inland areas. And then Lewis and Rehoboth, similar conditions for you. We're looking at 40s to around 50 degrees and then warming up into the afternoon with mid 60s around Lewis and mid 60s on into Rehoboth. So a nice ferry ride up to Cape May with the mild weather. We'll see the mild weather the next couple of days, then some showers Friday and maybe a part of the weekend as well. More forecast details in a few minutes.
After the break on Coast TV News today, the manhunt in Milford continues for this man. After he launched a school district-wide lockdown last week, we'll tell you about the charges police say he is facing. Also, parents in Milford responding after that lockdown. We'll tell you what one mother planned for her children amid the ongoing manhunt. And transmission lines turmoil. We'll tell you about the debate about possible offshore wind coming to 3 R's Beach in Delaware. Coast TV News today. We'll be right back.
Get ready for the ultimate outdoor experience. Join us for the DSN Outdoors Expo on Friday, April 19th from 4 to 8 and Saturday, April 20th from 10 to 4. Showcase your products or services to thousands of potential customers at the Delaware State Fairgrounds in Harrington. Increase your brand awareness and reach a large audience at the DSN Outdoors Expo. To apply as a vendor and for more information, visit WBOCEvents.com.
Hi, this is Amber Brazier. Welcome to Brazier's Carpet Care. Drop off your rugs today or have us pick them up and let our state-of-the-art cleaning plant do the rest. Many methods are used to clean rugs, from air dusting to remove fine soil to soaking in our whirlpool. Hand-knotted rugs are carefully washed, rinsed with cold water and wrung out, followed by a trip through the centrifuge before entering our controlled temperature drying room. We also repair all types of rugs from braided to hand-knotted. Quality cleaning by people who care. That's Brazier's Carpet Care.
The most incredible shopping on the beach, Lumi Boutique. Fashion, jewelry, and accessories as cool as an ocean breeze. You'll love this place. We put a smile on your face. You'll love this place.
weeks, 4 convenient locations, downtown Milford, Long Neck, and 2 in downtown Lewis. We carry resort wear all year long.
From inside Iran, from Israel, from Florida, from Lewiston, Maine. Part of our continued reporting. This is what a country in war looks like. Women, children. What is it like? Countless neighborhoods across the region that look just like this. Everybody good? I get took for all this damage to
This is Coast TV News Today.
March 13th, 2024. Good morning, everybody. I'm Matt Pensick. It is 5:30 as the warm-up continues this morning. And to tell us more about that exciting development, here's First Alert meteorologist Bob Trihey. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Matt. Good morning, Delmarva. The warm-up is on the way. A bit of a chilly start out there this morning with 40s and 50s. If the winds are up, it's a little milder. If the winds are lighter, it's cooler. Salisbury and Delmar at 41 right now. 46 in Millsboro. Milford, 48. We've got lower 50s from Lewis down to Bethany Beach. Ocean City at 54. Where the winds are calm, it is a little cooler right now, but where the winds are up, it's milder. We're looking at some mid to high-level clouds right now. Nothing in the way of precipitation is expected as we have high pressure essentially over the top of us, but that high will continue to slide to the east and we will continue to warm up. So we're in the 40s early on today, but then we're quickly into the 50s as the morning goes on, and by 11:30 already into the 60s. A little cooler at the beaches, and then by 3:30 many places into the lower 70s, the first 70s since last November, and a little cooler at the beaches. So your drive cast looking good. Maybe put the windows down a little bit today. Open up the sunroof. Dry and chilly this morning. Might want to keep the roof closed this morning. We've got the green light as we're looking at good conditions. And then for the afternoon commute, we're looking at mild and dry conditions and temperatures in the low 70s.
Bob, last night in Bethany Beach, people came out to see what the future of 3 R's Beach could hold as U.S. Wind proposes to use that land for transmission lines. Coast TV's Charles Reinert shows us the differing opinions, some of them passionate, about this renewable energy project.
It was a standoff on Route 1 today as protesters on both sides of the offshore wind debate made their voices heard. People against the project worry about the longevity of the turbines and its impact on wildlife.
I wish people would do their homework. Virginia has cable landings happening right now, and it's destroying the neighborhoods. It's destroying the 24/7 construction that's allowed to happen is causing houses to shake and crack, causing mirrors to fall off the wall. This is directional drilling. It's very loud.
But people for the wind farm see it as a massive opportunity, both for the economy and for clean energy.
Climate change, the public health benefits that come with that, and then of course you have a lot of economic investments that usually come with the development of offshore wind.
DENREC hosted a meeting to talk about the possible construction of power cables for wind turbines at 3 R's Beach. The agency says the cables would be about 60 feet underground in the ocean, and construction would close down the beach briefly.
If you've been to the 3 R's parking lot, popular location for people that want to walk onto the beach or walk on and surf fish, swim, those type of things, it would have these manhole covers that would need accessed occasionally.
U.S. Wind is looking to build over 100 wind turbines off of the Delmarva coast, and fisherman Christopher Connolly worries about how that would impact local sea life.
I'm not a scientist. I believe it will stop the stripers from migrating up at the coast. I believe it'll affect the kingfish, it'll affect the flounder. It's affecting everything.
The winds of debate blowing strong in Bethany Beach.
The state permitting process for the U.S. Wind project has not begun yet, and this is still in relatively early stages, but as more information becomes available, we'll be sure to keep you in the loop. I'm Charles Reiner in Bethany Beach, Coast TV News.
This brings us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know, what is your view on offshore wind power lines? And so far, 70% are in opposition to this idea. 27% are supporting it. And then we have a couple of votes for concerned about change and need more information. If you haven't voted yet, you can still do so at coasttv.com or on our mobile app. Moving along this morning, police in Milford continue to search for Thomas Caffrey. He's the 59-year-old Lincoln man who caused a lockdown at Milford District schools last Thursday. Many parents took to social media saying they are even more confused now than ever before. It remains a tense situation there. The school district closed schools on Friday with a reopening for classes just 2 days ago. Police haven't said if they are searching for any other suspects in the case. The district has encouraged parents to allow students to come back while the investigation continues. So what's next? Thomas Cafferty, that man we're seeing right there, facing 4 counts of harassment. Police believe he is driving a gray 2012 Nissan Titan pickup truck with Delaware plates or a vanity tag with the number VF6493. So anyone who knows of Cafferty's location being asked to contact authorities. We are in a public comment period for wetlands and waterway permits in Sussex County. The department considering these applications. One is to modify an existing dock at South Bayshore Drive in Milton. Another application wants to build a dock at the Little Assawoman Bay at Fenwick Island. Ocean View Land Development asking DENREC to dredge a lagoon at Sandy Cove Marina and townhomes. And Rehoboth Beach wants to install a living shoreline at Silver Lake. All public comments for all these applications that we just reviewed are due by March 19th. Delaware Department of Agriculture accepting applications for what is called the Resilient Food Systems Infrastructure Program. According to the state, nearly $2 million is available to help agriculture, many for things like processing, storing, and distributing locally and regionally produced food products. This includes specialty crops, dairy, and grains. The state says the program offers both equipment-only grants and larger infrastructure grants, and you must apply by April 30th. Now taking a live look at our nation's capital as we are about to get ready for what is shaping up to be the longest run-up to a general election for president in memory. President Biden has officially crossed the delegate threshold, clinching the Democrat nomination. NBC News projecting that Biden overwhelmingly wins Georgia's Democrat primary. Biden's portion of the state's 108 delegates make him the presumptive nominee of that party. And former President Donald Trump has secured the Republican nomination. NBC News declaring him the nominee after he secured enough delegates to seal the nomination. So this means there will be a rematch between Trump and President Biden. Boeing's slew of recent mechanical problems could cost big. According to a passenger, a 787 Dreamliner heading from Australia to New Zealand abruptly dropped hundreds of feet mid-flight in what was called a technical event. Last month, the United Airlines 737 MAX reported jammed flight controls during a landing in New Jersey. And in another case, the FAA found issues with de-icing equipment for some Boeing planes. The FAA says it is giving Boeing until May to come up with a plan to fix issues listed in a federal audit. Analysts say these problems could end up costing Boeing billions. A lot more news to get to. Don't go anywhere. Coming up, repaving of the road in Ocean City. We'll tell you which area to avoid as that project could impact your daily commute. Also, hooping to the state final, Stephen Decatur looking to earn the school's 3rd state final appearance at the tournament. We'll take a look at tonight's semifinal matchup. Stay with us on Coast TV News today.
We salute Tom Moore. Tom serves as the Deputy Chief at the Bethany Beach Volunteer Fire Company. His firefighting career began with a 4-year stint at the Rehoboth Beach Volunteer Fire Company before moving to Bethany Beach in 1996, where he joined the local volunteer fire company and started his family. Moore has held various key roles, including Assistant Engineer, Chief Engineer, Fire Lieutenant, Assistant Chief, and Fire Chief. Beyond his volunteer service, he supervises the career division of the Millville Fire Company and works part-time for the Ocean City Fire Department, demonstrating his extensive commitment to the firefighting community.
Spicer Brothers and Coast TV are honoring military persons and first responders serving Delmarva. If you have a family member, friend, or community member that you would like to nominate for a Coast TV salute, go to coasttvsalutes.com.
Get ready for the opening of Jolly Roger Amusement Park. This will be our last sale before the season starts. Visit us online at jollyrogerpark.com to buy your discounted passes for the summer. And check out the passes for all of our parks from March 1st to March 28th. Use special code JOLLYBEAN2024 to save 25% off all passes and merchandise. Make 2024 another Jolly Roger Park summer.
Draper Media is seeking a passionate field correspondent for our daily and commercially driven lifestyle and entertainment show, Coast Life. You'll provide live coverage, produce pre-recorded programs, and maintain a strong digital presence. Candidates must have a dynamic on-air personality, be innovative, and show versatility while working with our clients. Learn more and apply today at drapermediajobs.com. Draper Media is an equal opportunity employer.
Lupo Italian Kitchen in downtown Rehoboth Beach has been serving award-winning Italian food since 2008. Located inside the Hotel Rehoboth, Lupo serves traditional and coastal Italian cuisine, pairing Mediterranean flavors with fresh seafood and local produce. Lupo has an extensive all-Italian wine list, monthly wine dinners, and a friendly and knowledgeable staff. Popular dishes include chicken parmesan, lobster bucatini, and veal meatballs. Lupo Italian Kitchen on Rehoboth Avenue, serving happy hour daily and open 7 days a week. See you soon.
Visit Tyndall's Casual Furniture, where comfort meets style and quality meets affordability. And affordability doesn't mean you have to compromise on quality. We are Delmarva's exclusive dealer for Pollywood, the name you know and trust. Pollywood dining sets start at only $9.95, fully assembled and backed by a 20-year warranty. We're also proud to carry made-in-the-USA brands like Casual Comfort and Telescope Casual. Plus, we have a wide selection of wicker by Northcape, all made with aluminum frames. So shop today with the local experts at Tyndall's Casual Furniture in Laurel and Lewis.
5:40 on a partly cloudy, chilly morning, not especially cold. Dry Techham in Ocean City, 54 right now. And we're looking at colder temperatures inland, especially where the winds are calm. 41 in Salisbury, Delmar, 40 in Seaford, a little warmer in Millsboro, 46. So temperatures do vary depending on the winds, which are largely calm inland areas. A little bit of a breeze along the coast. We are looking at partly cloudy skies, but the big story today, of course, will be the warmth as high pressure still in charge. You see some of the clouds heading our way, nothing in the way of rain, but a lot of spring-like conditions. Today's checklist, you need the heavy jacket this morning, and then the light or no jacket for this afternoon. And it's getting to be that time of year where you want to stay hydrated, drink a lot of water as it gets warmer, and have the sunglasses handy as well. Make sure you call the First Alert Weather Line, another way to get your forecast, 443-880-9100. It's sponsored by Baird, Mandalis, Brockstead, and Federico.
State Highway Administration currently working on resurfacing Baltimore Avenue. This is between North Division Street and 15th Street in Ocean City. We have video here from our Coast Copter at Baltimore Avenue, and you can see crews working there on this project. Work will be Monday through Thursday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. The Friday schedule is 7 to noon. Expect lane closures until May. Now an update to a story regarding the safe use of marijuana in Delaware. The Office of the Marijuana Commissioner has shared more rules they're considering. Covers from how to check if the marijuana is safe to how to throw away any waste properly. They claim they want to make sure that before marijuana gets sold in stores, it's tested to be safe and of good quality. They also explained how much it will cost to get a license to sell or grow marijuana. Public comments are due by March 29th.
The Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
Good morning. Stephen Decatur boys basketball is gearing up to compete in their first state semifinal since 2018. The number 1 seed Seahawks are facing the 4th-ranked St. Charles with a 20-5 record. Decatur is coming off a 20-point victory over Linganore on Friday, completing a perfect home record this season. In that game, tribe-wise, Bryson Coleman, Kareen Bolden, and Davin Chandler were all in double figures. The Seahawks' ultimate goal is to win their 2nd state title in team history and first since 1970. Check out highlights on the final score at 10:30 p.m. In the NFL, defensive back C.J. Gardner-Johnson is returning to Philly, signing a 3-year deal worth up to $33 million. During one season with Philadelphia in 2022, Gardner-Johnson had 6 interceptions, tying the NFL lead in interceptions while missing 5 games. He's also the only Eagle since 1970 to record interceptions in 5 straight games. This past season with the Lions, Gardner-Johnson had 17 tackles, 3 passes defended, and 2 interceptions in 4 games. That'll do it for sports. Have a great day.
Movie news now. A popular film that made a big blast this year's season in the awards is heading back to theaters. David Daniels has that story and more in today's Hollywood Minute.
World will remember this day.
If it's 7 Oscar wins have you itching to see Oppenheimer on the big screen again, or for the first time, you're in luck. Universal is re-releasing the Best Picture winner in theaters this weekend. The epic drama has made $958 million worldwide so far. We'll see whether the re-release pushes it past the billion mark.
This is a great roller coaster ride.
The latest twist in the Scream franchise is the return of Neve Campbell. The star of the first 5 Scream movies sat out Scream 6 over a salary dispute. Now Campbell has posted on Instagram she's returning as Sidney Prescott for Scream 7, and franchise creator Kevin Williamson will direct the latest installment.
Me pinto a mí misma porque soy lo que mejor conozco.
The new Frida Kahlo documentary, Frida, presents the iconic artist in her own words, from her diary, letters, essays, and interviews, accompanied by archive footage and animation inspired by her unique artwork. Frida begins streaming Thursday on Prime Video. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
It's a dry and chilly start to our day. Tidal Health Cam and Seaford, all is well, good visibility, and today a big taste of spring on the way. And we've got 70-degree warmth today at least, and that continues through the week. But some spring showers later in the week, and again on St. Patrick's Day. I'll detail it in 2 minutes on Futurecast as CoastTV News Today continues.
Turn your home into a masterpiece with Artwork Painting. Local professional painters at an affordable price.
Artwork Painting did an excellent job with our house. We were really happy with all of the pieces of work they did, the drywall work, the walls, the trim. I would definitely recommend Artwork Painting for your house.
Artwork Painting treats our customers and their homes with care, delivering quality work and experiences. Call Artwork Painting now for a free same-day estimate. Artwork Painting, keeping Southern Delaware beautiful inside and out.
Hey moms, you know those unforgettable face palms? Those moments that leave us both laughing and sighing. They're not just mishaps, there are shared stories. Share your unique mom moments with us. Go to coastlife.com/mom.
Spring is around the corner, and now is the time to schedule your Horizon Services end-of-season heater tune-up to remove the wear and tear on your system. Our expert technicians will perform a thorough multi-point cleaning and inspection that will breathe new life into your system, prevent potential breakdowns, and ensure peak efficiency. Whether you need routine maintenance, repairs, or ready for a system upgrade, Horizon has your home covered. Call or schedule your appointment online today.
Not everyone wants a big funeral. For those seeking a simple alternative, the Eastern Shore's most trusted family and funeral service offers another option. Eastern Shore Cremation and Funeral Service is simple and affordable. A direct cremation tribute starts at just $15.95, or choose to have a small visitation service, serving Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia with easy consultation by phone and streamlined electronic documentation. Learn more at easternshorecremation.com. Eastern Shore Cremation and Funeral Services. Simply respectful.
Ding dong! What do you want for lunch?
One of the most looked up words was Riz, which is slang for charisma. But if you have to look it up, you ain't got it.
Time is 5:47, and we have the live look of Ocean City on this Wednesday morning. Bob, on your checklist moments ago, you had that Phil Collins album title, No Jacket Required.
I was thinking the same thing when I was putting that graphic together, Matt. No jacket required. Phil Collins, Genesis, right? Yeah, pretty cool stuff there. Here's some more cool stuff is you don't have to, well, leave the plants inside the next few days. You can put them outside, okay, as we're going to start to warm things up. Make sure you scan the QR code right there. You'll have the forecast at your fingertips and download the CoastTV weather app. So we are frost and freeze free the next several days. I already have my lemon tree outside, put all the other house plants outside, let them get some air, get the dust off of them, as we'll be frost free right through Monday. And then after that, all bets are off. By Tuesday and Wednesday, we're looking at temperatures near freezing again. So winter's not done yet, and don't get in the garden just quite yet. We're looking at 40s inland right now, lower 40s, Salisbury, Delmar, Milton 46, lower 50s along the coast. Where the winds are calm, well, it is a little cooler. Where the winds are up, it's mixing the air just a little more. So we'll see those 40s this morning and then quickly rising through the 50s by noon, maybe maybe take your lunch outside. Mid-60s, Millsboro, Salisbury, back through Seaford. Cooler along the beaches. 40s, that might be a little cold, but I'm thinking 50s and low 60s along the coast, 60s and low 70s inland. Not a record, but still nice nonetheless. This evening, partly cloudy skies and not as cold by Thursday morning. Temperatures only in the 40s, and we've got another mild day Thursday, upper 60s, lower 70s around the noon hour. By 2 p.m. around 74 in Millsboro, Delmar 73, Salisbury 73. But right along the coast, you're going to have a bit of a sea breeze there, and that will keep you in the 50s and 60s. And then very mild and breezy into Thursday evening as the clouds increase as we're watching another mild day for Friday. But there is a cold front that will be moving in. If it moves in earlier in the day, my high of 75 could be in peril. But I'm thinking mid-70s, and then we'll see the cold front with showers along at Friday evening. They move out on Saturday. We're in good shape with lots of sunshine. But then Sunday, St. Patrick's Day, oh boy, could see some showers. Seeing green on the map, I guess that's fitting for the Irish on St. Patrick's Day, and looking a little unsettled as we go into Sunday. Paul Davis 7-day forecast, 70 today, and then well into the 70s Thursday, 73. Showers with that cold front on Friday, 75. You can see how mild the overnight lows are too. Saturday, 61, and then 64 with showers on Sunday, then sharply colder into early next week. In fact, by morning, temperatures near freezing early next week, so don't plant just yet, Matt.
Thanks for that tip, Bob. We'll keep that in mind. And again, for more weather updates, make sure to pull out your phones, scan that QR code for our First Alert Weather app. You can download the app for free to get all the weather updates you need. If you're planning on going to the Oceans Calling Festival in September, we have some transportation news for you. Jolly Trolley Charter Tours is offering round-trip shuttle transit to the festival. According to the service, they will provide scheduled departures from Lewis, Rehoboth Beach, and Bethany Beach, so if you don't want to worry about looking for parking and dealing with traffic during the festival, then you can reserve your seats on the shuttle now. Ocean City's spring cleanup is back, so here's dates to mark your calendars. Saturday, March 23rd, the town offering up the free pickup service for large household items at residential properties only. You can get rid of things like furniture, appliances, bicycles, and carpets. Just remember, no full trees or big construction waste can be picked up. Make sure your items are curbside by 7 a.m. as pickup runs until 1 p.m. that day. A blood drive bank by the Blood Bank of Delmarva heading to Dewey Beach next month on April 1st. Monday, there will be a mobile drive at the Dewey Beach Lions Club. You can donate from 2 to 7 p.m. and registration now open with the Blood Bank. Up next on Coast TV News today, when dealing with flu, cold, or COVID, the question rises, am I contagious? We'll tell you what doctors recommend to keep you and everyone around you safe and healthy.
And we're looking at a chilly start and a dry start this morning across Delmarva, but we're going to see spring warmth and showers today and into the end of the week and part of the weekend, then much colder next week. Don't plant those gardens just quite yet. I'll have your 10-day forecast next.
When you visit the Delmarva Design Center, you'll experience a selection of appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring all together in one showroom. The 10,000 square foot location has a variety of inspiring samples for any project size or budget. Your dedicated product experts and designers collaborate to bring your dream project to life. Come and see what the kitchen industry buzz is all about. Experience the Delmarva Design Center in Selbyville, Delaware, serving all of Delmarva's coast.
Positive, focused,
supportive, and goal-oriented. These are just a few qualities of coaches who inspire their athletes.
Each month, the Preston Automotive Group will select a coach who makes a difference and make a $500 donation to their organization. Then at the end of the year, 3 of these coaches will receive an extra donation to their program.
Nominate your coach today at DelmarvaSportsNetwork.com under the Features tab.
Delmarva Sports Network Coach Who Makes a Difference. Brought to you by Preston Automotive Group.
Delaware Electric Cooperative is committed to improving the lives of young Delawareans. We're excited to teach elementary students how to be safe around electricity. We're proud to offer scholarships to students looking to further their education. The Co-op's annual summer youth tour gives high schoolers the chance to learn about cooperatives with hundreds of other peers from across the country. And we provide real-world experience to college students through our summer internship program. Young Delawareans are our future, and our co-op is proud to help them achieve their goals.
Find more than candy in your Easter basket this Easter. Find the perfect puppy from Puppies R Us in Bridgeville and everything you need to keep your new puppy healthy and happy. Now through Easter, we are offering $250 off your new puppy purchase, plus a free bag of Canada dog food. Also, when you call or stop by before Easter, you can enter to win a basket full of goodies valued at over $200. Family owned, Puppies R Us, Route 13 in Bridgeville, Delaware. Financing available.
It is important to have a supportive employer in your corner, a company that offers on-site health care to save you time and money. That's right, access to a doctor's office while at work at no cost to you, work schedules to fit your lifestyle, matched 401k to prepare you for retirement, paid vacation, and more. A company that you can count on and grow with, a company that you can have a career with, an employer like Amick Farms. Visit countonamick.com to apply today.
Viruses tend to spread more easily in colder weather. It's due to less humidity. A lot of people are concerned about how contagious they are once they feel better. Marty Salt shows us what doctors say about when they can get back to their regular schedules.
With flu and cold season underway and the persistent threat of COVID-19, many people recovering from these illnesses worry about how long they can infect their family and friends. Health experts advise that the duration of contagiousness varies depending on the specific illness. For the flu and common cold, individuals are generally contagious for the first few days of illness. However, it's essential to note that some symptoms, like a lingering cough, may persist even after the person is no longer contagious.
Some people have the chronic fatigue, sometimes persistent fevers. Other people have more chest issues.
For COVID-19, people are typically contagious for a period before symptoms appear and up to 5 days after the onset of symptoms. However, this can vary, and it's crucial to adhere to the guidelines provided by health authorities for quarantine and isolation.
They think they're getting better, and then they try to do something, and then they have to sit for 6 hours or 2 days. So it's just one of these situations where they have to really pace their activities.
Helping you to stay safe during these seasons, I'm Marty Salt reporting.
Also for strep throat, doctors say you are no longer contagious after 24 hours of antibiotics. For the stomach flu, you are no longer contagious 2 days after the symptoms pass. And for whooping cough, no longer contagious after 5 days of antibiotics. It's now 5:56 on this Wednesday morning. Time to check in with our coastal pet of the day. And today's coastal pet, ready for the weekend already. Cookie, dressed, getting ready for that St. Patrick's Day celebration. Cookie was sent to us by Donna in Millsboro. And we want to see more of your pets on Delmarva. Send us photos. Tell us what makes them so special. You can scan that QR code at the top middle part of your screen, and that way you can submit furry friends to Coast TV News. And then watch weekdays from 5 to 7 a.m. to see all of the pets we feature. We're approaching 5:57 this morning, and Bob has a quick look at your forecast, your warm forecast, before you head out the door. It's going to be a great day, isn't it?
Absolutely. And Matt, Cookie was raring to go with that St. Patrick's Day hat. I have one too. It's a little bigger than that one, but it's got a big shamrock on it. So looking forward to St. Patrick's Day. Here's your day part forecast. It's chilly this morning, 40s, and then quickly warming through the 50s into the 60s. Many inland areas into the low 70s today. A little cooler at the beaches into the lower 60s. So 70 today. Paul Davis 10-day forecast. 73 Thursday, Friday, 75. Showers, and then a cold front cools us off into the weekend with 60s, some showers St. Patty's Day. Much colder next week, only 47 on Tuesday, and some frosty lows early next week as well.
And coming up next hour, a reaction to wind farms. Some strong opinions last night over the use of a popular state park beach for proposed renewable energy project. That and more as we continue on Coast TV News Today.